EA Sports, and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the International Challenge.
Right out of the center of the bat. Did you hear that?
Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Getting set now over the putt. A birdie will send him to 1 under on the leaderboard. And ready to tee off here at the par 4, 391 yards second.
Yeah, it's not overly long. The biggest priority for the players is just avoiding the bunkers. All 11 of them, whether it be with your tee shot or the second hole. But at that modest length, it is very much a birdie hole.
That's a good shot, right where you want to be in the fairway here at number 2. This is a shot from 115 yards. Frank, the Open Championship will be played at Royal Troon in 2016. It was first played back in 1923. What was first prize then?
A mere 75 pounds, so that equates to about 150 US dollars. And just to give you an idea, the last time they played there, Rich, was back in 2004 when Todd Hamilton beat Ernie Els. He got a whopping 720,000 pounds. That's right, nearly $1.5 million.
The money's nice, but every player would tell you, Frank, it is still all about that claret jug.
It is, and that's actually suited the Americans because since 1962, they've been to Troon 6 times, and 6 times the victor has been American.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
1 under early in the round. Back to the tee box here on hole number 3, and there are a few club selection decisions that come into play on this first shot, Frank.
There is. The reason why, there's a burn that cuts through from the 16th hole all the way across the golf course through the middle of the 3rd. And that stops, or should I say starts, at about 285 yards. That really has to be at the forefront of your mind.
That was just a beautiful drive and hit it solid and right in the middle. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Starting to move now, Frank, on this leaderboard.
Certainly going all in the positive direction. He's in the middle of the pack, now top 15.
For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th.
Frank, you have to be impressed with what you've seen from the golfer so far.
It's rock solid. The ultimate of professional, doing exactly what you should be on a day like today.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Second from an excellent lie. Setting up for an approach shot here. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
So close.
Made a good run at birdie. He'll have to focus now. Try to walk away with the par.
Clean this up with a tap. Nice par to remain at 2 under.
At the par 3 fifth, ready to get this hole started.
Prevailing breeze once again should be coming from the water, which is on the right. That makes that tee shot a little bit more difficult because it pushes the ball to those 3 bunkers on the left side.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That's a nice approach shot. It's about 15 feet away. A good chance for a birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Good try. Just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
This would give him the par. That's how you maintain momentum. Make those putts for par.
All right, Frank, how about the 6th hole, long par 5?
Yeah, 3 bunkers off the tee. Avoid those. But if you hit a good one, certainly reachable.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
And now the second shot here at this par 5. He's set up for his 3rd shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
It's no snack, though.
That was just a lousy putt right there. No other way to say it. Has it. He's 2 under par.
Frank, we're moving inland now, and what are we facing here at this par 4 7th hole?
Just a dog leg to the right. Ideally, just a little cut off the tee.
So, Frank, a perfect lie right here. And now this gives him a chance to take the next step, which is get after this hole location.
Yeah, so many more options now. And basically, it's just going to come down to club selection now. This is absolutely perfect. This is one where he can get a reward from. Oh, a solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Beautiful display of ball striking today. Really in control. And that's another GIR, green in regulation. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
A few more birdies like that, Rich, you never know, just might sneak place on the podium.
In the top 10 right now.
Now the 8th hole, and if the wind permits, you can take some extra club, sort of get it up in the air and land it softly on the green. I guess the last thing you want is to come in hot and roll it off this postage stamp green.
Well, you really don't want that ball going right either. Those 2 bunkers down the right side they're the deepest ones, and they must be avoided.
Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Wow, that hurt.
It did. Shot gone forever.
So they'll tap in. Frank, a solid par right there, maintains his position. Ready to go here at the 9th at Royal Troon Golf Club. 423 yards. What are you looking to do with this one, Frank?
Well, it's another one that's a dogleg left. It's called the Monk, actually, because it faces the village of Monktown. One bunker on the left, 285 yards to carry that, but it's not that you're trying to carry it, it's you're trying to cut the ball off that. Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par. Well, it's a big green. Just managed to get it smack bang in the middle of it.
Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. What a great shot. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. Will settle. Nice position, short grass, second shot. This one looks right on point. That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think, you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Getting set now over the putt. Those keep the round going, those par putts. Frank, this 11th hole can be a real bear. Even the Golden Bear knows that.
Yeah, just to remind him, in his rookie year in 1962, he made a whopping 11. Now, I can't remember the last time I heard Jack Nicklaus made double figures on one hole.
Yeah, so maybe a bogey 5 or even a double bogey 6. Not so bad. What a tremendous display of power and precision. From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot. Frank, this really is a remarkable turn of events, considering that earlier we had pretty much written him off.
Well, we had, and for good reason, too. Was not playing well. It looked like the round was going to continue to go in that direction. But somehow, and believe me, I don't know how, he's just completely turned this round around.
Just a beautiful approach shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Now comfortably inside that cut line, the former national champ makes birdie. Back here at the 12th, and this is a hole that heads back towards the water. You might not see your tee shot.
Slight bend to the right. And a little like the previous hole, this is another fairway that certainly requires your best tee shot.
That is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Good looking shot right here. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Just playing excellent golf. 5 under for the tournament. Frank, on paper, 13 seems pretty straightforward. But it's not that simple, is it?
No, very stringent tee shot. Gorse right and left, plus a little sort of mound with some rough on down the right side. So really you got to hit the ball down, not just the fairway, but the left side of the fairway.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
Regarded as a very accurate player, that shot says it all. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Clean this up with a tap. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Heading for home now, Frank, the par 3 14th, just under 180 yards. What's the key here?
Well, it's rather narrow at the front there. There's 3 bunkers, but it's the second 2 that you really worry about, that narrow the front of the screen up. Plus, the front is slightly raised, so ideally you want it to fly it more towards the middle where it starts to widen up.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
It's that sneaky distance.
Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Now at the 15th at Royal Troon Golf Club, 483-yard par 4. This, Frank, is one of the hardest holes in the course.
It's certainly a stout par 4 at that distance. If you're playing it into a head breeze, then 260 yards is certainly going to be a big tee shot. But 260 yards takes all the bunkers out of play.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. That's a good shot right there, about 15 feet away, and a good look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Yeah, that was just begging there for a good putt.
Just a couple of feet. Impressive. Once again, that's a par, remaining at 5 under. Frank, here's the only par 5 on the back 9 at Royal Troon.
You'd think at 542 yards it would be reachable, but the burn that cuts across really limits the tee shot to about 280 yards. So it's very much about placing that second shot in a good distance for your third.
In the 1997 Open Championship here at Royal Troon, you played with Tiger Woods in the 3rd round. What did he do at this 16th hole?
He hit a driver for his second shot into a head breeze from about 270 yards. Managed to get it on the green, then knocked it in from about 45 feet for eagle.
You knew he was something special back then, didn't you?
Yeah, he was the only one that even tried that shot.
So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait, and at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Yet another birdie and yet another tie at the top of the leaderboard.
Frank, now to the hole they call Rabbit, 222-yard par 3.
I don't know why it's called Rabbit, because this is certainly some tough par 3. Green sits up a little bit. There's a big roll-off on the left side, well bunkered. This takes a brilliant long iron shot just to keep it on the green.
Dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Would love to get this one. Big putt for birdie.
On fire right now. 7 under par.
Frank, now the final hole, steeped in so much history. When you think about the legends of the game who have walked off this tee on their way to the claret jug, guys like Tom Watson, Arnold Palmer, Bobby Locke.
If you've got a one-shot lead standing on this tee, somehow you have to avoid those 4 bunkers. 3 down the left, 1 down the right, with a strip of fairway in between.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
This is position A, right in the fairway, and 180 yards to go.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough, with that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. And setting up here in the rough. Wouldn't say he's ecstatic, but not unhappy either.
24 feet. There'll be a lot of players much further away than that on this hole.
So a tough way to close the round, missing a short putt and a bogey here at 18. Locked in on the read and the speed. Now slipping back into a tie atop the leaderboard after that bogey.
It's scary. Looks like they found reverse gear. Not a good sign.
Gives up a shot, slides down into a tie for first after that bogey.